Okay, for our next lesson, it is statics in rigid bodies lesson 2, which focuses more on forces in space, meaning that it's basically more on to 3D figures, no? So, ayan, mag-start na tayo right away. So, yung mga formulas in 2D na ginamit on my first video are also will also be used here, no? But however, in this lesson, medyo dinagdagan lang ng konti yung mga formulas. So, umauna tayo dito, no? So, forces in space. So, this one, naka-asterisk to, no, na F, F is given, which is, yung F dito is the resultant force. Then, components is missing. Though, then, ito yung gagawin natin. So, this one is F, no? This one is F. Um, this one is F daw. Yan. This one is F. So, F is given. Since F is given, no? Tapos, meron tayong, um, ayan. Ito yung F. Tapos, meron ditong Fy. Ayan. Then, parang gagamitin ko lang yung parallelogram method here. Tapos, meron ditong FH, no? Yan, FH. And with this, no, meron pa tayong um, theta, theta y. Okay, with the use of this figure, pwede tayong bumuo ng um, triangles. And with the use of this figure, pwede natin gamitin yung relationship of sides and angles using SOHCAHTOA. So dito, makikita nyo to the right, ito oh. Makikita nyo to the right, gumawa ko ng, kung ito, naka 3D to, naka 3D, binigyan ko siya ng visual representation in 2D. No, para mas madali nating magets. So, ayan, si FY, meron siya ditong um, theta Y, no? Ngayon, with the use of this, pwede natin kunin yung relationship, no? Since, ayan nga, um, pwede nating makuha yung FH and FY since given si F, pati given si theta Y. Therefore, gagamit tayo ng SOHCAHTOA. So, SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA, tapos sine theta at cosine theta. So, hatiin ko muna to. Tapos, sine theta is, yung opposite nito is FH. Tapos, yung hypotenuse is F. While this one naman is, yung cosine, yung adjacent niya is Fy. Tapos, hypotenuse is F. And with this, makukuha natin ito. Yan. And, ayan. Ganyan lang makukuha yan. Ngayon, let's proceed naman. Since nakuha na natin yung FH dito, no? We can proceed naman dun sa baba or dun sa components na Fx and Fz, no? Ayan. So, as you can see, ayan na naman, no? Gumawa ko ng from 3D figure, gumawa ko ng in 2D figure para mas mabilis natin ma ma represent or ma-visualize. So dito, no, according to the figure, may angle phi daw siya, angle phi. Tapos with the use of this, pwede naman tayong gumawa again ng relationship to get the components of fx and fz, no? So, fx to, tapos, ito naman is fz. Okay? Now, with the use of this, figure, no? Um, with the use of this figure, makukuha natin yung relationship. So, ito si theta, no? Since opposite yan, sine theta equals fz over f. Tapos, will result into this. Tapos, yung isa naman is fx, no? So, fx is adjacent to angle phi. So, gagamitin natin is cosine phi, equals fx over fh. FH pala dapat kasi since nakuha natin si FH no dito tapos hypotenuse, since nakuha natin yung FH, yung value ng FH here, tapos it is also the hypotenuse in here, siya yung magiging hypotenuse natin. Okay? Ayan. Since nakuha na natin ito, tapos ito nakuha na rin natin ito. Ayan. Ito nakuha natin to, magre-result siya here. Ayan, paano naman nakuha itong formula na to? Na f sine theta, theta y cos phi, tapos f sine theta y sine phi. Basically, sinubstitute lang natin yung value ni fh equals f sine theta y. So, since fh is equal to f sine theta y, sinub lang natin here, tapos naging ganyan na siya. Okay? Medyo messy lang. But I hope you were able to catch up on that. So, ganun. Ngayon, ganun yung gagawin natin pag si F given siya, tapos hahanapin natin yung mga components. Pero what if naka-reverse naman siya? Components are given while F is given. Gagamit tayo doon ng Pythagorean theorem. So, ayan nga, 'di ba? Tapos, in some cases, no, that, for example, hindi given yung force, pero given yung measurement ng forces or nung, let's say, lines, pwede natin gamitin yung, pwede pa rin natin gamitin yung Pythagorean theorem, then, pwede rin nating makuha yung angles using the measurement. Gagamit lang tayo ng TOA. Ganun. Okay? Then, pag nakuha na natin yung TOA, pwede rin natin makuha yung mga forces. Then, pwede natin makuha yung mga angles. So, as you can see, no, OA, ito, si OA, ayan yan. So, measurement daw ni OA, tapos measurement daw ni OB, measurement daw ni OB is also equal to the measurement ni, ayan, tapos yung, ulit, yan si OA, si OB, tapos si OC. Tapos, kung si OC, no, itinaas ko siya here, makakabuo ko ng triangle. And this one would become a right triangle, no? Ayun. So, si OA, basically, OA squared is also equal to F squared equals FY squared plus FH squared. Basically, equal lang to. Ito lang, naka-force. Ito, naka-measurement. Okay? So, ayan, no? Si OC, paano ko nasabi yan? Si OC with FH. Si OB with FY. Tapos si OA with F. Yan, with F. Yun. Ngayon, pwede rin nating gamitin yan, no? Forces given. Pag nakuha na natin yan, pag nakuha na natin yung parang relationship nila in terms of Pythagorean theorem, no? Kasi wala pa niyan kasing value yung F squared niyan eh. Since yung nako-consider pa lang is yung parang isang two-dimensional, yung isang ano pa lang, isang plane pa lang. Kailangan pa nating i-consider yung other plane, no? Which is yung kasama yung fx and yung fz. So, ngayon, same lang, gagawa lang ulit ako ng parang parallelogram, then hahatiin ko sa gitna to create a, a, to create a right triangle. So, ayan nga. Using this, no, fh squared equals fx squared plus fz squared. Okay? Ngayon, well, ito, parehas lang rin naman to, pero naka-measurement lang siya. Ngayon, paano nga nakuha itong formula? Nakuha itong formula by substituting the, di ba, itong formula here, f squared yan. Tapos, meron tayong FH. Yung FH is equal to FH squared. So, ngayon, isa-substitute natin itong formula dito sa FH squared. Magiging tong f squared equals fy squared plus fx squared plus fz squared. Therefore, f equals square root of fy squared plus fx squared plus fz squared. So, doon nakuha ito. Ngayon, if you want to kunin yung unit vector nila, there's just the format for that. Okay? Then, may mga other formulas dito that we will encounter later on. So, ayan lang. Dito, for example, dito, kailangan natin kunin, kasi may mga question na kailangan daw kunin yung mga theta x, theta y, theta z, ganon. Pag ganon yung mga problems, pwede natin gamitin tong formulas na to, which is cos theta x equals fx over f, cos theta y equals fy over f, and cos theta z equals fz over f. Tatandaan, pag kunyari, hinahanap mo yung theta x, dapat yung force na gagamitin mo is fx. Pag theta y naman yung hinahanap, dapat fy. Pag theta z naman yung hinahanap, dapat fz. And that goes other ways. Kunyari, kailangan mong hanapin si fx daw, pero given yung mga thetas mo, dapat yung theta mo is in terms of x. Pag hahanapin mo si fy, dapat yung theta mo naka in terms of y. Tapos yung fz mo dapat in terms of z. Dapat ganun siya para ma-solve mo yung answer. Tapos meron pang ganito, no? Basically, ayan. May encounter natin to later. Tapos meron rin to, resultant is equal to the summation of forces, no? Tapos with this, makukuha natin to. Ito naka-unit vector, tapos summation of xi, fy, and summation of fz. Tapos pag nakalantad yung mga ito, tapos nakalantad rin to, pwede tayo mag-solve linearly in linear coefficient. For example, no, sabi nga 3xi plus 3yj plus, hindi, joke lang. Okay na lang natin. Let's say, sa resultant daw, 3i plus 3j plus 3z equals 2x plus 1i plus 3x plus 4j plus k, ganun. Kunyari, ganyan yung sinabi niya. So, pag mag-solve tayo in linear coefficient, basically, kukunin lang natin lahat yung mga naka in terms of I, ganun. So, kunyari, ito, 3 sa left-hand side yung nasa left side ng equal sign, tapos right-hand side yung nasa right side ng equal sign. So, 3 right-hand side ng I is 2x plus I. So, ay 2x plus 1. So, iaano ko lang to. Magiging itong 2 equals 2x. X equals, ganun, x equals 1. Ganun. Parang ganyan. Ganyan yung concept na gagawin natin later. Okay, anyway, let us start with the first example. Sabi niya dito, determine the x, y, z components of the 750 Newton force and the angles theta x, theta y, and theta z that the forms with the coordinate axis. So, unahin natin with the given, no? So, since given natin is, ayun, meron daw force dito na 750 Newton force, no? Next is the required or the unknown natin. Yung required natin is A, the fx component, the fy component, and the fz component, and B, the angles theta x, theta y, and theta z. Okay? Ngayon, gagawa na tayo ng FBD. So sa FBD, lalo na sa 3D figures, it's very important na ako, mas madadalian ako kung meron akong gamit na ruler and pencil. So we can annotate and we can illustrate properly and visualize properly. So, ito na yung force, no? Since naka-red, yan. Yan yung force. Tapos, gumawa siya ng line here. Yan. Blue na lang natin. Tapos, yan, let's say dito is yellow. Wait lang. Yan. So, dito nga, meron ditong right triangle and pwede ko rin i-extend to into ganito. Yan. Then dito, it's color blue. Ayan. So, yung color blue dito is FY. Tapos, yung yellow dito is papangalanin kong FH para magaya yung kanina. Na gumamit ako ng FH here. Tapos, no, pwede tayong gumamit na nun ng parang, yun, parang parallel, pwede yung FBD na natin sa una. Pwede na natin i-represent via parallelogram. Yan, so, ayan. Then, ayan. Then, red. Ayan. So, nakagawa ko, di ba? Ito, yung FY. Ito, yung FH, no? Ito, FH yan. Tapos, FY rin. Okay? So, ito, FY to. Then, ito, FH. Tapos, this one is the um the resultant force, which is 750 newtons. 750 newtons. Tapos, ano daw, from dito sa y-axis to dito sa, sa resultant force, meron daw na 35 degrees. Okay? With the use of this information, pwede na nating makuha si Fy and si Fh. Okay? Fy and si Fh. So, unahin natin with Fh ay with Fy, no? Unahin natin si Fy. Si Fy, since adjacent siya, no? Therefore, gagamitin natin here is sine 35 equals opposite natin ay, hindi, joke lang. Cosine pala dapat. Cosine 35, adjacent kasi. Yung adjacent natin is Fy. Yung hypotenuse natin is 750. 750. So, yung magiging answer natin here is Fy equals uh, 750 cos 35. So, therefore, the answer here is, wait lang, using calculator, 750 cos 35, that would be 614.3640 newtons. Next, si, sine 35 naman, opposite niya, it's, dapat pala i-allow natin to. Sine 35 equals FH, no? Since ito yung opposite niya. Opposite over hypotenuse 750 equals FH equals 750 sine 35. Therefore, the answer is FH equals 430.1823 newtons. Ayan, since nakuha na natin yan, pwede na natin kunin yung component ng Fx and Fz, no? Tatandaan, pag 3D figures, dapat kasama yung Fx, kasama yung Fy, kasama yung Fz. Wala tayong iniiwan. Kung iniiwan ka ng jowa mo, ito, wag mong iiwan. So anyway, ito na. So F ayan. So this one is Fx. Bakit to naging Fx? Because it is along the x-axis, no? Tapos Fz naman, Fz orange. Yan, Fz. Yun. Ngayon, using FBD once again, pwede natin siyang ma-visualize in 2D para maayos, no? So, ito si Fx. Si Fx. Tapos, Fx ulit. No? Then, Fz. Si Fz yung orange. So, Fz. Ito. Ayan. Tapos, ayan. Then, yung resultant natin, ay yung nakuha nating FH, no? FH. Ano yung kulay ng FH kanina? It's yellow. Ayan, ito yung FH kanina. Kinuha natin component. Di ba nakagano siya kanina? So, FH. Yan. Ngayon, using this, no, FH, nakaganito, FH natin is equal to 430.1823 newtons. Yung green natin is FX. Tapos yung orange natin is FZ. Ngayon, may nakagiven dito na angle daw which is 25 degrees. Since 25 degrees yung nakalagay dyan, therefore, ito, 25 degrees Celsius, pwede na nating, Celsius tuloy, 25 degrees lang. Pwede na natin makuha yung relationship or makuha natin yung Fx and yung Fz, no? Using that, Fx nun, yung Fx is yung angle, no? Adjacent siya. So therefore, F equals cos 25. Tapos, substitute lang natin yung F, value ng F, which is 430.1823 cos 25. Therefore, the answer is 430.1823 pala. 23 cos 25. Therefore, the answer for Fx is 389.8776 newtons. Then, meron ring Fz, no? Fz, since yung Fz is opposite dun sa angle na 25, therefore, gagamitin natin ay sine. So, sine 25. So, substituting ito. So, 430.1823 cos 25. Therefore, the answer is is 181.8029 newtons. Okay? Ngayon, ayan, nakuha na natin yung components. Sige, isulat lang natin ulit. 'Di ba kailangan daw natin yung x, y, and z. So, fx is represented by the color green. Fy is represented by the color blue. And Fz is represented by the color orange. Ayan. Ngayon, Fx is 387.8776 while si Fy is equal 614.3640 614.3640 newtons. Tapos yung Fy naman is Fy is equal to 181.8029 newtons. Yun. Ngayon, natatandaan yung kanina, itong sinabi ko, since kailangan natin kunin yung angle ren, no? Wait lang. So this is the answer for letter A. This is the answer for letter A. Ngayon, kailangan naman natin yung for letter B. Yung sa letter B naman, angles. Ngayon, kailangan natin tong formula na to para makuha natin um, yung mga angles. Tatandaan, yung angles laging katabi yung uh, yung component. Or should I say, lagi nilang actually, yung angle dapat katabi niya lagi yung component. Kaya nga ginamit natin cos eh. Kasi dapat adjacent sila. So, ayan, no? Using cos theta x is equal to fx duplicate equal to fx. Oops, wait lang. Over yung f natin. Yung f natin is 750. Okay? So, r cos, no? R cos fx over f. Dapat lahat niyan over f na yan, no? As you can see, f lahat yan. So, theta x equals cos negative na lang. Negative 1. Tapos, ito, gawaing tamad. Tapos, ito, no? Over 750 nga. 750. 750. Therefore, the theta x is equal to 387.8776, 750. Okay, so the answer is 58.8574 newtons. Now, for ito naman, so cos theta y is equal to fy over f. Tapos, theta y equals cos negative 1 fy over f theta. So, theta y equals cos negative 1. So, fy natin, sugot natin sa fy is 614.3640 over yung force natin which is 750 once again, no? 750, lagay natin dito. Therefore, the answer is theta y is equal to 614.3640. It's 35 degrees. So as you can see, no, 'di ba, sabi 35 degrees yung sagot. And yung makikita nyo dito, 35 degrees. So ayun, ibig sabihin tama yung answer natin. And besides, yung angle na to, 'di ba? Sabi ko dapat katabi niya yung component. Yung 35 degrees, ano ba yung katabi niyang component? Fy. Katabi ng F. Tapos anong sagot natin dito? It's 35. Ayun, edi tama. Tapos finally is Fz, no? So sa Fz, it's cos theta z equals Fz over F. Wherein magiging itong theta z equals cos negative 1 tapos Fy ay Fz equal ay over force F. Ngayon, theta z is equal to um ano ba yung sagot is 181.8029. Then theta z is equal to yan. So the sagot is 75 ay ba? 75.9715. Okay, actually, wait. Sinulat ko pala to sa calculator, lol. Hindi ko siya sinulat. Again. Baba ko lang. Sulat ko yung process. But still, no, it's the same. Theta 7 cos negative 1. Fz is 181.8029 over 750. That is the answer. Ayan. Yan ang mga sagot. Nakuha na natin sila. Okay? Ito, tapos yung ito. Yan. Ngayon, for the next problem, to the next part naman. So, yun muna.